Mike Zarnek is the most well-known Mount Prospect resident that you've never heard of. If you are part of this community, you've either seen him or you've seen his work. You'd think Mike Zarnek was destined to be a photographer. He was surrounded by it since birth. But to this day, Mike insists that photography is just a hobby.
It's really a passionate hobby, is what I do. And my mother was a very well-known and respected photographer in the city of Chicago. And she would take pictures of people and give them photographs of them, whether it was a candid, and I just noticed how good it made people feel.
By day, he runs his recruiting company with his wife, Jean. But when off the clock, Mike can be found quietly capturing images of landscapes, wildlife, or, as the village's unofficial photographer, Mount Prospect.
People work really hard and they're dedicated to what they do. And whether it's a parade or an event, that event, it's gone. And they can't see what happened. And I'm roaming all around and I get to capture that and give it back and go, here's what you guys are doing. Here's how great this village is.
A community needs to keep a record of where it's been in order to know where it's going. Mike is our memory.
Someday, this is going to be the good old days. And there's so many great things happening here. I've lived in the village for over 30 years. And there's so much beauty in this village that years down the road, it'll still be preserved. Because again, 20 years go by like that. I just see things and I'll see the shot. I'm able to capture something that elicits emotion. It's a smile, it's a look, it's some aspect of life that's there and it's fleeting and it's just for a moment and I catch it.
Being a community's image historian means being there for the good and the bittersweet, a reminder of how his photography touches lives.
There was a 9/11 memorial in front of the village hall, and there were 2 American airline stewardesses, and during the event, one had her head in the other one's shoulder and they were crying, and I got that, and I got the shot to them. And they thanked me so much. It meant so much to them.
Mike's love for community extends beyond his camera lens in his participation in CERT.
About 10 years ago, I became involved in the Community Emergency Response Team known as CERT. Jim Miller from the fire department is the one who runs that. And we help in our community. When there was the floods here, when there was the tornado came through here, we were called out to help out, and just in any way. It could be going to neighbors' houses and checking, see if it's okay.
Mike's hobby has taken him all over, capturing special moments throughout the country. But he always returns to his favorite subject to photograph, Mount Prospect.
It's just home. It's just home. I get to meet and I get to see lots of people, and I get to interact with the mayor, the trustees, the police chiefs, the fire chiefs, all the people, all the police department, the fire department, the public works, and then all the people in the community. So I'm interacting at all levels, from the dogs up all the way to the top. So I get to see it from all different viewpoints, all different times, all different strata. And I really just love Mount Prospect. I love being here.